Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a different type of video, which is going to be the 2017 MacBook Pro in 2023, which I know for a fact a lot of people still somehow manage to have the 2016, 2017 upwards, bar the 2020 MacBooks with the old gen keyboards on, where they sound very tactile. And the travel is very low, but they were very unreliable keyboards, hence they were breaking a lot and people had to keep going back to Apple to get them repaired, and then they were charging them a lot of money to get them repaired. It's something even me as a third-party company, we'd struggle to even repair them because Apple made it to the point where they couldn't even repair it themselves. Well, they could, but they charge you about £800, so it's a bit stupid. So I'm going to do a review today anyway. If you are looking at getting a 2017 MacBook Pro to kind of, save yourself on the money, especially with today's market, or the 2016, so on and so forth. So today in the workshop, I actually have a 2017 MacBook Pro. It came in with a broken screen, which is also a common thing on these MacBooks. So of course we ordered a brand new screen for it, fitted it, took us ages to fit because, thanks Apple for your right to repair, absolutely fantastic. But I'm a technician, I can figure it out. It's just wires and 10,000 screws. But figured it out, brand new screen on, and a few updates to it as well. I've got the brand new Ventura on it. So yeah, I mean, the body of the laptop is the same for 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, blah, 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 bar the MacBook Airs. I'm not saying there's a 2019 MacBook Pro and all those kind of things. I've only ever had the 2015 MacBook Pro and the 2020 MacBook Pro, so I can't really say for anything else other than that I daily drive as my laptop / portable laptop is my iPad with the keyboard on it, so that's fine by me. So yeah, so other than that, it's got the same body, it's silver. Fantastic. I will add a few B-roll shots over the top. Bear in mind, guys, be patient with me. I run two channels. I run a main channel and I run this channel, so this is the first time you're doing this type of content, and it's only going to get better and better the more I get used to filming different types of angles and stuff like that. This laptop, the MacBook Pro 2017, does include an Intel i5 6th gen, if I am correct. I will correct that on the screen if I'm not right. It has 128GB SSD. It'll do you all right. It's got a 2500 by 1600 pixel density, so just you're looking at about native 4K or 1440p. Well, it's higher than 1440p obviously because it's 25600 by 1600, so it's still a fantastic computer for Photoshop, video editing, different things like that. And of course it's brilliant for your content watching, like YouTube and Netflix, Disney Plus, so on and so forth. It's still a really, really good laptop, especially for its age, because that's Apple for you. But of course, at the same time, back in when the 2017 MacBook Pro was released, it was going for over £1,000. Yes, you could get better laptops for the price, but Apple being Apple and myself being an Apple fan, I still bought these type of laptops. And I still, at work I use a gaming laptop now, but I also use for work my so-called laptop iPad and I use it for home as well. But I've always been in the Apple ecosystem myself, so this laptop will be up for sale on my online store for £450. The reason being is because we are a business and we have, refurbished the screen and we have bought the laptop, so we need to make sure that we recover all of our losses because that's business. But £450, you can still look at other companies who are selling it for £500 plus. We do not ship internationally out of the UK. It is only mainland UK. but you can take a look in the description down below if you want to see the different types of specs that are on this computer, and also the prices that we are charging anyway for this computer. So yeah, other than the Ventura updates and, you know, not Ventura updates, sorry, other than an unreliable keyboard, which on this laptop as of now is still going very, very strong. It's still a decent laptop, and I still grade this laptop a very, very decent laptop, to be quite honest with you. There's a lot of laptops out there I could turn around and go, yeah, shite. Just to prove as well that I have changed the screen on it, this is the old screen. Obviously, it's the silver laptop, the 2017. They're the type of cables they use for the screen, you see. It's just fucking horrible to replace, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's gone, like, it's there. And then I've got it on charge now. I've just done an update to the laptop. There's a new screen on it, silver. It is a very nicely looking modern laptop still. You know, again, if you want to save yourself some money instead of buying the brand new M2 or M1 MacBook Pros, you can easily look at these laptops here and still get a fantastic screen, decent speeds, fantastic for schoolwork, uni work, business work, invoicing, quoting, things like that. If you really, really, really want to try it, you know, you can buy it your kid, and they can do probably very light gaming on it. When I say very light, I mean you could probably run Minecraft on it at, you know, the lowest distance of speed, you know, the viewing distance, and maybe not fancy graphics, but, you know, you could probably still push about 40 FPS out of it, 50 FPS maybe. So it's still a decent little workhorse. But obviously the newer you get, the better they get, because that is just Apple for you. But, you know, again, downsides, keyboard and 128GB SSD, which you can upgrade them, but it just includes a lot of desoldering, and you're gonna have to pay a technician to install, which, because it's such a liability for a company to do something like that on their logic boards, we will charge quite a lot of money to do so, just to cover our own backs. But yeah, other than that, just a very short review of the 2017 MacBook Pro. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. The link to this laptop will be in the description. I am also going to include a little keyboard sound test, because I know a lot of people probably aren't even new to the Apple ecosystem and are looking into getting it. So there is also a lot of people out there who I know for a fact love hearing the keyboards on different laptops. And some people like to hear, like listening to this. Sorry, I just got a notification. Listening to this keyboard compared to the Magic Keyboard, but I am so sorry, the Magic Keyboard will be on top always. This has a Magic Keyboard on it. You probably won't be able to hear it as well, because I don't have the full, you know, set up for everything, but yeah, it's decent. It's tactile, it's reliable, and then this is what the MacBook sounds like. I'm sorry I don't have an external microphone to show, but I personally myself, I think it's very clunky and very loud, and I don't like the clunky and loudness of it. It's almost like if I was in a meeting with, you know, one of my suppliers on my, you know, iPad or something, and I prefer to take notes on a separate laptop, and I've got this, and I've just, yeah, it's mainly the space bar. You got that in the background. For some people that'll be really annoying, other people might not, because you know, you can get things that are noise cancelling microphones that can take out that, instead of like something like this, you know, much more. So yeah, that concludes my interview anyway. What am I doing? Interviewing a bloody MacBook? No, that concludes my review. That's not interview, review of the MacBook 2017 model. Again, if you have any more questions down below, or you're looking to buy this laptop exactly from our online store, you're more than welcome to. It is officially live from the 5th of April. We did have it on pre-order for a little bit once we repaired it, so you could pre-order the laptop to, you know, get it ready for launch day. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video I make, which I'm hoping to get a weekly video up, and maybe looking to get in another review up if this does really well on my channel. Anyway, see you later, everyone.